So I want to take a second to talk about the Premier League, man, because this Premier League that is happening right now, the 2023-2024 season is did I say that right? I did say that right. This season is remarkable. And not only is it a remarkable season, it is literally an end of an era. And not just in the Premier League, but in football. We got the end of an era of Klopp and Liverpool. We got the end of an era of PSG and Mbappe, where it's just end of an era for many, many situations in football right now. And this season's amazing in general. Like, all around, this has been an amazing season, but then also a boring season. Like, for example, I kind of wish Barcelona was closer to Real Madrid in La Liga. The Champions League kind of matchups for like the knockout stages have been kind of boring. But at the end of the day, it's gonna heat up. The Premier League, on the other hand, is something that I really want to talk to you guys about, because I've always said this. First of all, I want you guys to understand I'm a Benfica fan and I watch the Portuguese league because I love Benfica. But the Portuguese league doesn't compete to any of what I'm about to say. The Premier League, in my opinion, is the best league in the world. It just is. It is what it is. Now, for many years, City and Guardiola was doing his best to make it a farmers league because he's been farming the league and no one's really been competing like that. There's been teams that came close, like last year, Arsenal, but at the end of the day, City's just been farming Premier Leagues. But this year, and it might turn out that they do it again, but this year, Arsenal, Liverpool, and City, it's a three-headed race with a surprise team, Aston Villa, chilling in fourth, with Spurs starting off the season remarkably and then falling off, with Manchester United and their struggles of Ten Hag era, like up and down, and Chelsea just not able to get it together. Like, this is crazy. And the wildest part is we see Chelsea in 10th place. But if you would have watched the Man City versus Chelsea game that happened today when I'm recording this, you would say, where has that Chelsea been? Where's that team? Because if that team performed the way they performed today against City, no way would they ever be in 10th place. You're like, where is that team? If they could finish their dinner, they could have beat City. That's the truth. I mean, even City fans know it. Chelsea were pretty damn good today. And it's crazy to me because obviously we say they're good and they only have 29% possession and the shots, and look at City shots. But that's the way football is when you play against City and a Guardiola team. But what I'm trying to explain to you is the reason I always tell people the Premier League is so exciting is because you have things like this. You have a team that is in 13th place taking on Newcastle and tying them. When everyone would think that Newcastle would run away with this, it didn't happen. Right? And that, to me, is why the Premier League is so good. You got City, who, if they win, they're pretty much first place, right? Matching up against a 10th place Chelsea, and they drop points. That's what makes the Premier League so exciting. That's what makes the Premier League the best, in my opinion. And although Real Madrid have Vinicius Jr. and they're exciting to watch, and although Barcelona have Gavi and Pedri and they're exciting to watch, and they're mega teams in European football, when it comes to a league, the Premier League just does it the best, because you never know when a bottom team is absolutely going to dog a top team, and that's just the way it goes. There's no easy game in the Premier League. There's no walk in the park game in the Premier League, and I know it's like that in every league, but in the Premier League, it's just, bro, you can literally watch a Premier League game where, let's say like Forest plays against a Burnley, and it'll be an exciting football match. It'll be a good football match, an entertaining football match, and that's why I love it so much. But anyways, I want to get back to the end of an era, and I really want to talk about this. I saw some stuff on social media where people are saying that that Klopp said in like 2019 or something, that if Liverpool ever took like where cameras are on, like a TV show, like kind of like City did with and I think Mourinho did with Amazon or whatever. Supposedly Liverpool took one, and I wonder if that's why Klopp is stepping down. Again, I saw something where that's what they were saying on social media, that Liverpool took it, and then that's why they think he's leaving. But again, that's just rumors. I'm very surprised Klopp is leaving, if I'm being 100% honest with you, and I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's the next manager at Madrid after Ancelotti leaves in 2 years. Maybe he takes a break until then. That's very possible. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very, very possible. Klopp is a fantastic manager. But the reason I say this is an end of an era is because Klopp and Guardiola's battles have been amazing. They've been endless. They've been fantastic to watch. I think we can all agree with that. This season's very close, as you guys are seeing the table, And it'll be the last time that we see these two guys battle it out. And then you sprinkle a little bit of Arteta and Arsenal in there, who are a fantastic club and been a fantastic club for many years, but definitely really competing for the last 2 years now, really competing for a title. So I just look at this and I love everything about the Premier League. There is nothing that I hate about the Premier League except for one thing. Ten Hag. I still hate him. I'm sorry. I know Man United fans are gonna get mad at me, but see, when I look at this table and I know I'm living in the past, I grew up watching Benfica, obviously my number one team. I will not miss a game, bro. I watch preseason friendlies, anything, bro. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. If Benfica's playing, I'm there. I'm watching it. I'm stuck to the TV. Okay? If Benfica loses, I'm sad. I'm barely talking to my wife for the rest of the day. Okay? I'm upset. That's the way. That's how Benfica is to me. Now, I do enjoy watching United and Real Madrid. They're teams that I grew up watching. Okay? I'm not fans of them. I don't get sad when they lose, but I like watching them. Seeing Manchester United in sixth place just does something to me that I don't enjoy. And I know they're going through a lot, but Manchester United, did I say United City or did I hope I said United. United need to be in the top 4 plus all the time, every season. And honestly, in my opinion, they need to be top 2 because I believe they're the best team in England, the biggest team in England. That's just the way I was born. That's the way I was raised, knowing that they were the best team in England. And I understand there's things that are happening right now, but what makes me so mad about 10 is when he took the job at Manchester United, he said, this is an end of an era for Klopp and Guardiola. And he was right, but he didn't cause the end of an era. Klopp stepping down caused the end of an era, not Ten Hag. Ten Hag had nothing to do with it. So the reason I get so mad at Ten Hag is it's kind of like if me and you were playing 1v1 football right now, okay? I was like, hey, let's play 1v1. All right, I guarantee you I could put 3 goals past you. And you're like, no, you can't. And but I come out, I'm like, yo, I'm better than you. I'm Messi. I'm Ronaldo. Yo, I'm a dog you, bro. You can't beat me. I'm a dog you. End of an era. I'm a cook you. And then I play you and you beat me 5-0. It don't look good, right? That's what I'm saying. He came into this job talking a lot of smack, saying end of an era of Klopp and Guardiola, talking big to only be here. And that just doesn't really sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really sit well with me. And the truth is, yeah, they still have a good chance to get top 4 if they can win their next game. They have a chance. There's a chance there, and they probably will. But I just don't really like the way the direction 10's going. And I know we're gonna blame the owners and stuff like that. That's a whole nother conversation. But I just don't like seeing Manchester United right here. But there was crazy games this weekend, y'all. Arsenal absolutely smacked Burnley. Odegaard, Saka, I mean, they're incredible, man. They're a great team. Saka back on form, hitting goals as well, cooking. And then you had the big Liverpool, right? They were impressive wins for both teams. Darwin Nunez finally hits. McAllister, Salah, Gakpo. It's just a good team, dude. Liverpool is really, really cooking. And if there's ever a time that you need that extra motivation, Klopp leaving is that. See, because what people need to understand is that Klopp and Salah have been together so long, and Klopp and VVD have been together so long. If you don't think these boys want to send Klopp away with a title, with some type of silverware, you're crazy. They have been so close for so long. And you guys know if there's any manager in world football that is close, if there is any manager in world football that is close with their players, it's Klopp. After every game, he goes out there and hugs them. Seems super close with his players. If you don't think that Liverpool players like Salah, like VVD, who have been with Klopp for years, don't want to send him away with some type of silverware, we're crazy. We're acting silly. You know this wants to happen. So I believe Liverpool, if there was a little bit of extra motivation need to try to win the Premier League, this is it. Klopp leaving is it. It's going to be that spark under their butt that they need when times are getting, because you know there's going to be a phase where times get tough. That's that spark, bro. So I think Liverpool is really the team to watch. And I think City losing today or tying today to Chelsea is a big slip up in this title race. Now, remember, there's so much that's still going to happen. There's so many points still going to be lost throughout this league. But right now, man, I am excited for the Premier League. I'm excited for what's happening in the Premier League. I just think there's so much to talk about, yo. You know, I think like the Chelsea not performing and then all of a sudden do a crazy game against City. I think Liverpool cooking and Arsenal playing great football. Look, man, I just like where the Premier League is right now. So for me, that's why I've always said I think the Premier League is the best league in the world. And I think this year right now, when you look around how far PSG is in front, how far Madrid is in front, I just think when you look at leagues right now, the Premier League at all the top leagues is the most exciting to watch because every team is just right there. Remember, if City win their next game, which they're behind one, they'll be 1 point behind Liverpool. So this is nowhere near over. That slip up Liverpool had today was a big slip up. So listen, man, it is a crazy, awesome league. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think is the best league in world football? What do you think is the most competitive league in world football? Because for me, the Premier League is just awesome to watch. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been yapping for too long. I'm going to go. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. In the comments down below, let me know who you think wins the Premier League. Gotta make a prediction right now. Tell me who you think wins. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.